Okay, so I'm trying to figure out where I'm getting these copyright claims on my last videos from. And I guess it's from that fucking Joy Division little fucking 3 second fucking clip that I did. It has a dun, 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 dun. 5 4 3 2 3 4 2 5. That I get that might be, I don't know. What's up? Oh, you Periscope. How you doing? What happens with Periscope? Does this shit just end, or it's like gonna become Twitter Live? Like, oh, see you later. If anyone wonders, like when they're watching these videos, like why I'm saying like, oh, hello Periscope viewer, hello YouTube viewer, hello Facebook viewer, or some shit like that. There's a little eyeball in the fucking right here. Like it just went from 0 to 1. Let's see where this person's from. They are from Periscope. So, before I get all the tired and sick comments, like, yes, I'm exhausted. I don't feel well physically, mentally. I hold out hope that things can get better. And it's just like no matter what, like a lot of times it's luck. Some would call it faith, some would call it destiny. I just call it luck. I just fucking call it luck. But to have lucked out and sell a property that, you know, we're having problems with due to basically my brother stealing it over a handful of Xanaxes. Um, no help from any of my family. Like, I mean, yeah, my mom helps me out just like sometimes just by talking and being my mom, and honestly money sometimes. And I basically gave up my life to be a fucking 24/7 caregiver. Like, I got fucking goddamn so many goddamn alarms fucking set just in case like I fucking like fall asleep for a little bit, you know, like there's something about this house. I don't have good energy in this house. I leave this house and, you know, it's just like a weight's been lifted. I fucking hate this house. I fucking hate Ironton. for all that weird shit that was going on after the election, seeing people's fucking work boot footprints in the snow going halfway up the handicap ramp, and how our handicap ramp is, there's not two rails to it. There's just one rail to it. So basically, this is what they did just to intimidate me. I followed the footsteps from the garage door halfway up the fucking handicap ramp, jumping off the handicap ramp back to the garage door. And then the driveway was kind of slushy, so I couldn't track the footprints after that. Hear people pounding on the other side of my fucking privacy fence to try to rile up my dogs. Yo, let me tell you, there's really no Joe Biden supporters out there, except for fucking workers in the union. You know, the union gang. Me personally, like, they're all crooked. Like, you're picking the less of two evils. Yes, I think Joe Biden is the less of two evils. I just think he's a little too old to hold office. That's like the main thing I'm worried about. But that's why you have checks and balances. Even though Trump seemed to have like basically zero checks and balances, except for when the Democratic minority would, you know, like, well, we have power in the House. Let's put a stain on his record and impeach him. Which I believe were impeachable offenses at the time, but I was still against impeachment because I knew they didn't have votes in the Senate. So it was basically a waste of time. Hindsight 2020, yo, it's a good thing. He's the only president to have ever been impeached twice, and he's getting convicted this time. So he's going to be another record breaker. He's going to be the first president in U.S. history to be convicted of impeachment after he left office. How bad of a fucking job do you have to do to? And any Trump supporters out there, it's like, oh, no. Hey, yo, Democrats have a fucking super majority in the Senate. And I'm pretty sure that there are going to be Republican voters that feel safe enough to vote yay for impeachment now. In the House, there was only 10 that stuck their neck out. And that was during a time when people were in fear of their fucking life. So just imagine how many Republicans are going to want to fucking like get rid of that Trump stain to their party. I wouldn't be surprised if it's fucking 0 nays, 100% yays. You said you wanted to kill 80 million Americans. Oh, there's 80 million Americans that charge the Capitol. I never fucking said that. I said treasonous acts can be punished by execution. Make examples out of everyone that did that and execute them. Yes, from top to bottom. Donald Trump, Rudy Giuliani, Mr. Viking Man, the fucking fire chief that killed that cop with a fire hydrant. Oh, let's take all these objects to the Capitol that can be used for weapons because they're blunt objects. But technically aren't weapons. So, me as a retired fire chief can just walk around with a fire hydrant, basically, hey, this is representing my life's work. I help people, I save people. I've been saying this for like about a year now. I really feel we're headed to civil war. And they want to trick us into thinking that like it's racial. That's why whenever anyone brings up like, yo, y'all stormed the Capitol and tried to overthrow the government. Oh, but what about Black Lives Matter protests? Yeah, okay, the people that were looting and burning and what have you, yeah, punish them. They deserve to be punished. They didn't commit treason. Trying to overthrow the Capitol, assassinate the vice president, assassinate the Speaker of the House, those are treasonous acts that can be punished by execution. Make examples out of all of them so no one fucking does that again, or no one does it again for a long time. It's hard for me to be happy about anything. Like, it seriously is. It's hard for me to be happy about anything. I mean, you might see me chuckle, you might see me smile, you might see me in a fucking chipper mood. But truthfully, deep down, I'm not happy. I don't see how anyone can be happy when every day they fucking wake up and see a loved one fucking struggle. And it's getting to me. And when that person that you care for so much is basically like, I'm the only one around, she's not going to be entirely happy 100% of the time. So who's the scapegoat that she gets to fucking like just completely annihilate on? That's me. Oh, well, you did this and you did that. Yo, at least I'm fucking trying. At least I'm fucking trying. I'm not giving up a $80,000 house to fucking a couple of junkies that never did anything to help out anybody. I'm not lying to my youngest born because I don't have a youngest born because I don't have kids. I'm not lying to my youngest born, like reassuring them, like, yeah, you know, your load will be lightened here in a few months. We're keeping this house empty so Sally has a place to stay, and which makes zero goddamn fucking sense. Yeah, she could have fucking like got a goddamn hotel. Hell, we could have moved to South Point the day after my dad died, and there still would have been fucking room for her and her fucking punk ass boyfriend. Fuck you, Chris. I don't know. I might be wrong. I was like, there's this feeling that like just some shit's gonna happen, and it ain't gonna be good. Maybe I'm wrong with that. Hopefully, I'm wrong with that. I want to state this on the record. If I end up dead soon, I don't want anyone at my funeral. Just cremate me. I don't want any fucking. I don't want anyone. I don't want anyone. No. I'm gonna put it in fucking writing, like today. I haven't seen y'all motherfuckers unless you had something to benefit from being around me. I haven't seen any of you fucking motherfuckers. I haven't seen any of you motherfuckers in life. So you don't need to fucking come to a fucking funeral home and fucking act like you're sad. And get up on a fucking stage and say, just like so people can be like, oh, he's such a nice man. Yo, what's up, Tim Selb? Yeah, you were such a big help. You know, you get in front of all those fucking people. And you need help with anything, don't hesitate to call. Fucking all I asked you to do was to fucking come down here and try to fucking reason with my mom for the fact that it is not wise to live here. Like, I guess you dumb motherfuckers have never fucking lived around anyone who is basically wheelchair bound. Like, this house has stairs. Need I say more? She can't use 80% of this house. She can't go outside without help. Y'all motherfuckers want to act like I don't do shit. Why the fuck every day am I waking up just completely exhausted? I don't want to be pissed off at my mom like this. I really don't. But like, I'm tired of being fucking lied to. I'm tired of being lied to. I'm tired of not having a life outside of the internet. And the one time I took someone's advice and like, why don't you go to the end zone? Why don't you go to the laid back? You know, this bitch named Debbie that used to come down and help my mom. Help usually consisted of gossiping. She didn't do shit. She didn't take her blood pressure. She didn't count her meds. She didn't do fucking shit. No, I'm not talking about you, Debbie Willis Hasenauer. There's another Debbie. Never in my fucking life. If I fucking meet some bitch named Debbie, I'm running the other fucking way. I think Debbie in female means demon. Like the female name, Debbie, that translates to demon. It has to. It has to. Oh God, this fear mongering bullshit. Okay, so Fox News has on there right now, oil and gas industry jobs on the line under Biden. Okay, let's reverse this back 4 years. Wasn't Trump supposed to wasn't Trump supposed to bring back so many fucking coal mining jobs, right? You know, he's supposed to bring back the coal industry. Well, I've personally spoken with many West Virginia and Kentucky coal miners that have worse problems under Trump than they did Obama. And these stupid motherfuckers. Biden's gonna end fucking oil drilling and gas and blah blah blah, and we're gonna have to send our money to these murderous dictator fucking countries. We already do. Look up OPEC, OPEC. Oil producing export countries. I believe that's what it stands for. I might be wrong with the E. Why did I wake up today? The Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries. Intergovernmental organization of 13 countries. We're already sending money to these murderous dictator fucking countries. We have been for decades. Like, are you fucking people retarded? Like, gee, like, I hope when they're fucking sending these fucking tankers of oil overseas that they don't fucking explode and oil goes in the water. Well, what if we have a giant pipeline going through the middle of America and the fucking pipeline bursts and fucking now we got ruined ground, ruined soil. You know, like I live in an area where not far from here, tap water is flammable from all the chemicals that have seeped into the groundwater. Look it up. I'll do you one better. And it's like it seems like y'all motherfuckers don't read shit or don't like fucking keep up with shit. I'll do you one better. I might have muted myself. This video is from Louisiana, but we have this problem in Kentucky and West Virginia as well from fracking.
It's meat. It's red, white, and green. It's lab grown. It's putting us at risk. It's a competition and a competition. It's destroying the Amazon. It's improving the land. It's not just meat.
The Parker family has 2 houses on a property that shares a private well. They say they've been having issues with their water for about a year now.
Especially in the mornings, you come.
When I first moved to Ironton, Ohio, we would have a boil water advisory at least once a week. Our water smells like chemicals. Many of our citizens have dental problems, and a lot of them don't even smoke. Like, there's no other reason they should have dental problems the way they do, but they do because we're dirty fucking hillbillies that no one gives a shit about. So who fucking cares?
Come in and turn the water on, and there's so much air pressure in the lines that it just blows water everywhere. You're soaked.
Sarah Evans came up with the idea to put a lighter to the water at her parents' house.
Because I'd seen it on TV before. Flame came up.
That's when she walked over to her brother's house. That's connected to the same well, and did the same thing.
His blew up and caught the curtains, the fringe of the curtains up here is how high the flames went up.
That's not the only strange thing happening. The family also claims their 17-year-old daughter has passed out while doing the dishes.
Dad came in and tried to talk to me, and I was unresponsive. And he said that I leaned back on the sink and let go, and I hit the floor.
They suspect they have methane leaking into their private well water. And because an oil and gas company drilling is so close to their homes, John Parker has his suspicions about where it's coming from.
This only started since they drilled these wells.
That company, Anadarko Petroleum Corporation, tells KSLA News 12 they will be doing some testing to see whether there is a leak. In the meantime, they delivered several cases of water to the families.
Okay, so you may be thinking, like, this is just like a single video that has nothing to do with, like, my area. So let's look up my area. WSAZ. WSAZ is a fucking, oh yeah, the bleach smell. Yeah, we have that here in Ironton, Ohio. It's horrible. Let's watch this. This is from 2019. Well, there's no video to this. At least I don't think. Hold on. It's not a video, it's just a picture. West Virginia American Tap Water is addressing concerns from customers in the Kanawha Valley about an increased chlorine or bleach smell in their tap water. West Virginia American Water officials say last week the Army Corps of Engineers released water from the Sutton Dam upstream on the Elk River. This caused operators on the Gasaway and Kanawha Valley water treatment plants to adjust treatments in response to the increased organic material. Officials say the water quality staff is testing water samples throughout the system and confirms levels of disinfections are within the required range. And if you want to talk about fucking like, Trump got rid of fucking regulations and get more jobs, okay, yeah, get rid of regulations. Let's fucking like put 8-year-olds back into fucking like work camps, and let's just not care that employers are fucking putting employees in death traps. Yeah, fuck regulation, right? Portsmouth, Ohio. It's 15 minutes north of me. And I guess they took down these videos. The city of Portsmouth is responding to a WSAZ investigation where we tested the water for lead. The testing was spurred by lead by lead being discovered in the water in Flint, Michigan. WSAZ decided to test the water in the tri-state. Oh, anybody remember Flint, Michigan? Like, they're still going through shit. Many other small towns across America are going through this same shit. You'll have people, it's like, well, why don't you get like a second job and get like a filtration system for no. WSAZ hired ALS Environmental, the same company we used for the MCHM chemical spill in 2014. To test for lead, WSAZ took samples from homes in Charleston, which is 40 minutes away, Huntington, which is 20 minutes away, and Ashland, which is 5 minutes away, which showed non-detectable levels, well under the EPA limit. Good for them. Did they have a filter? Like, as much money as we pay for fucking water bills every goddamn month, it shouldn't be our responsibility to fucking put a filter on our shit. That should be something that is provided by the government. Fucking taxation without representation. Like, why are we giving you all this fucking money when you're poisoning us? You're poisoning us. I'm looking for a video. Watch a West Virginia man set tap water on fire after local chemical spill. Residents of 9 counties in West Virginia have been without tap water for 3 days after a major chemical spill polluted the water supply on Thursday. Everything from businesses to schools in Charleston, the capital city, have been shut down. The water restrictions were imposed Thursday when it was discovered about 7,500 gallons of a chemical used to clean coal I'm not going to try to say that word. 4-methyl cyclohexene methanol had leaked out of a storage tank located a mile upriver from the water plant. As authorities continue to flush the pipes that carry water to the area, a relief effort is underway. Trucks filled with bottled water are being driven to the impacted areas for distribution. Others are leaving town for meals and hot showers. Since Thursday, 4 people have been hospitalized and dozens of others have visited emergency rooms. On a telling note, West Virginia Governor Earl Ray Tomblin issued an emergency order to reiterate that residents cannot make the tap water safe by boiling it. In fact, as one video shows, the water coming from taps in some West Virginia homes is actually flammable. And y'all can say these are doctored videos or whatever, like what the fuck ever.
I want to show everybody something. Put it down here just in case. See it?
Yeah, it looks like moonshine.
Try drinking that. Try drinking that water. See what happens.
I'm not with it today. Black Lives Matter was the ones that fucking did that to the Capitol. How many black people were in that fucking crowd? 4? Like the ones that actually made it into the Capitol. There's like 3 or 4. You know, there's that one picture of the dude in the Senate room. Like people are clowning on him, like black people, like, "Hey, he's yours now," and basically joking, like, you know, we disown, we disavow, like, you know, he ain't black. So please tell me, how was it Black Lives Matter were the ones that did what they did to the Capitol? Especially when the White House has a cell tower and they know everyone that was there. All they have to do is filter who went into the Capitol. And they have security footage all around there. People were live streaming it themselves. And this is just little advice to anyone out there. If you're fucking committing a crime, don't live stream it, you fucking retard. I mean, personally, I'm glad these people are so fucking stupid. But if they get off with a slap on the wrist, that's why I say make examples out of every fucking one of them. Execute them. That was a treasonous act. Treason can be punished by execution. Execute them. Rudy Giuliani, Donald Trump, Viking Man, Fire Chief dude, all of them. And give that black security officer, give that black Capitol policeman a fucking medal of honor. Because he possibly saved our government, for one, and he possibly saved some lives. He definitely saved people from injury. And he even fucking protected the rioters. It's like, just like that one bitch got fucking shot in her fucking jugular. You think Secret Service was just going to stand there and fucking let, like, our government be overthrown and Donald Trump become our first dictator? I don't think you people that, I don't think, like, a lot of people realize we were that close. We were that close. I'm tired, man. I'm tired. I'm fucking tired. Fuck Fox News. This time 7 years ago, If someone would have told me I would have been in the position I'm in 7 years ago, I would not have believed them. I've tried everything within my power to not only help myself, but to help my mom. And she's stubborn and wants to stay in this house because people can drive by and say, "Oh, that's a pretty house." I fucking hate it here. I fucking hate it here. It's my fault, though. It really is my fault. I had Uncle Terry, I had Aunt Mary, I had Robert, my brother, I had Sally, my half-sister, all tell me, you don't have to do this. 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 And they were all advocating that, we put her in a home and be done with her. At that time, she didn't need to be in a home. As of now, I don't know. I don't know. But we fucking sold that house in September. Tried telling her, like, yo, we need to focus on the next step. We need to get this house fixed up a little bit. We need to find someone to buy it. Then we need to go somewhere where you can be comfortable. That was in September. September, October, November, December, January, February. 6 months. And it just feels like yesterday. Nothing's been achieved in fucking 6 months. And all these other people saying, like, oh, well, you can't just sit by and do nothing. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I do nothing. Yeah. It's like 4 out of 7 days a week I bring this up to mom. Sometimes getting into very, very fucking intense conversations, arguments. There is no reason for us to be here. There are only 2 people living here. One of them's handicapped. She goes to the bathroom and goes back into her room. That's it. None of you motherfuckers that were at the goddamn fucking viewing held true to your word and came down here and fucking spent time with my mom. And evidently, Lawrence County doesn't give a shit about me. Ironton, Ohio, the court system does not give a fucking shit about me. I was assaulted by a fucking meth head with a prior record, trespassing on my property. witnessed by a county official. He's released in an hour. I yell at my uncle for fucking stealing a $5,000 telescope, and I spent 72 hours in jail. How's that work? Motherfucker lives right next door to me. Fuck Ironton. Fuck Mac Anderson. Fuck Brigham Anderson. I honestly wish they'd fucking come down here and just take me away. Even though I'm just saying opinions and facts, you know, my opinion, Brigham, fuck Bob Anderson, Rob Anderson, whatever you want to be called. Fuck them all. They don't give a fuck. The Anderson office doesn't even have a fucking handicap ramp. They got almost $20,000 from my fucking family. They don't care. They don't give a shit. There's 3 types of people that live where I live. You got retirees. You got people raising families. And then you got people that got stuck here. And a lot of the people that got stuck here are giant pieces of shit. But they usually have relatives that are a tier up, you know, a level up to their class. You know, so like someone who got stuck here who's a piece of shit might have an uncle who's a powerful lawyer, and they'll get caught with some crystal meth or something. And usually that's a 6 months federal sentence, like boom. But, you know, around here, like, oh, just, you know, 3 months of treatment, 200 hours community service, even though you have multiple violent charges on your record, in the coordinates, you know, in accordance the same time you're being charged for the methamphetamine possession. Narc. What's up, Mike Carey? Like, what happens when my ankle's so busted I can't put any fucking weight on it, and I'm trying to get downstairs with a crutch and fucking tumbling down fucking 3/4 the fucking stairway? Yeah. When can I get some help? I'm losing my fucking mind. I'm breaking down. Y'all don't give a fuck. Anybody that I'm just friends with, like on the internet, please don't even, like, this ain't about you. This is me addressing situations that I can't call family about, because my family, who have been confidential informants, call the cops when I call them saying I'm harassing them. So then, you know, I have like 4 to 6 officers down at the house grilling me, just waiting for me to fucking make one false move so they can fucking jump on me and fucking take me away for resisting arrest. My family knows this, and that's why they do that. The IPD, the Lawrence County Sheriff's Department, don't know a lot about me because I never worked for them. I never was a confidential informant for them. Because I live my life to where I don't have to worry about being a fucking confidential informant. What? They're going to fucking catch me with a bag of weed without my fucking green card and I'll get a fucking fine. Ooh. That's the worst thing you're going to fucking find about me. Yeah, anybody that searches me up, if you see I got a DUI on my record, like, you know, that night made me quit drinking again. And I was basically just chasing pussy. It didn't even, like, I can get drunk here. Like, if all I wanted to do was just get shit-faced fucking drunk every fucking day. I'm 21. I'm actually 38. Going to turn 39 in 5 days. And for someone to do a complete 180 like that, some would say 360, but no, the term is 180. Like if you do a 360, you did not change. You're back in the same position. A 180 is the term. Little pet peeve of mine. When people, oh, I did a complete 360 with my life. No, you mean a 180, you fucking retard. I don't know what to do. I'm completely lost. I thought selling that house in South Point was going to be the start of our recovery. And it's just like, I feel like a pawn. I feel like a tool. I feel like a fucking slave. I feel like a servant. I feel like a waiter. I don't want to feel this way about my mom, but she is. I don't know. Every year around this time, from November to February, it is just fucking hell. Like, I get it, man. We're all fucking, like, I miss my dad. He was the only motherfucker that would help me without fucking, like, giving him an arm and a leg or. So I lost the one person that would help me. Like when I got jumped, set up by Frankie Artis and pistol whipped by Josh Fout. I call my dad and I tell him, like, hey, this just happened. I'm all right, but next time you see me, half my face is going to be bruised and I might still be bleeding. Motherfucker rolls around town with a fucking loaded 9mm, just basically waiting to see someone fucking walking around town. I've never had anyone do anything like that for me ever in my life, and I probably never will. Someone willing to put their fucking freedom on the line. Just because their son was treated wrong. You know, that sounds very fucking that sounds very vague. like, oh, he did this just because I was treated wrong. Like, no, my life was at risk that night. I got pistol whipped and I had a fucking gun to my temple over $4. The Frankie artist, I know you're a fucking drug counselor now or whatever. Like, one, I take pity on your clients. Number two, you should know going through Narcotics Anonymous that you were supposed to apologize for events and incidents that happened during your addiction that impacted other people's lives immensely. Yo, I ain't ever got a fucking apology from you. Fuck you. Are you a drug counselor that's on Suboxone? To me, that don't count. Anybody that's ever fucking taken Suboxone knows that shit fucks you the fuck up. Ricky Young telling me he can't fucking be my friend because I'm taking 15 milligram Percocet oxycodone pills because half my face is fucking crushed. That can't be your friend if you're doing that shit, dog. I'm not going to get into some other things about Ricky Young, but just as you said that, oh, you can't be my friend because I had a reason to be taking painkillers at that time. And then you're going to fucking make fun of one of your employees just because they can't chug a whole fucking bottle of Kratom. A fucking hypocrite. Remember those packages you got from Hawaii? The oatmeal cookies from Hawaii that you got for like 77 cents a piece. Yeah, you have no problem poisoning the community. But when someone has a valid reason to be taking painkillers because they have crushed bones in their fucking face, oh, you can't be friends with them. Fuck his goddamn fucking granny's hat. Never giving a fucking another shout out to grannies again on this goddamn channel. Not that it fucking matters anyway, but I've got one of the sweetest dogs in the world. My other dog is very sweet, but kind of rowdy. But they're both great dogs. I'd like to find them a good home before it's too late. I want them to be together. I want them to go somewhere where they're going to have a good home and good owners. They get about everything they want here. I mean, their dog food bowl is hardly ever empty. The only time it's empty is after they pig out, and I'm just like, I'm not going to fill it back up because they're just going to gorge themselves. So I wait a few hours until I fill it back up. They get scraps. Hell, sometimes we'll fucking order food for them, like a hamburger from McDonald's. They're pampered. About the only thing that they don't get is a walk, like a walk or two a day. If I felt a little bit safer in my town, I'd probably be more prone to walk them more. If I didn't have to worry about my mom fucking slipping out of her wheelchair or fucking nodding off and falling out of her wheelchair, like shit like that, I'd probably take them out on walks more. But we do have a fucking big ass backyard that I spend time with them at, 10, 15, 20 minutes out there kicking a ball, fucking okay. But the whole time I'm fucking out there, we're getting fucking like barked at by the pit bulls next door because, I guess I'm a threat in my own backyard with a fucking 7-foot tall privacy fence that might fucking cut a goddamn fucking hole in with either an axe or a hatchet. IPD don't give a fuck about that because there's no proof of it. Yeah, just fucking. How much more obvious can it be? It's right in the corner where his fucking apartment is. I've seen that motherfucker when I'm gone, taking my mom to the doctor. I guess the dog's busted out of the house. Hell, maybe someone came on the property and fucking let him out. I don't know. I don't know who my mom talks to and who she tells her plans to. And she's like, oh yeah, I'm going to the doctor fucking, 3 p.m. Friday and da-da-da-da-da. I don't know who she talks to, and I truly feel that she still communicates with my brother. And I'm to blame. I'm to blame for that. Even though the night that my dad died, he didn't give a shit about mom that night. Who was consoling mom? Who was hanging out with mom? February 14th of 2014, I was. Who was having a hot tub party with a fucking bunch of junkies? My brother. Oh yeah, and those drag pictures, those pictures were taken in the hot tub room. At that time, there was no hot tub in that room, but we call it the hot tub room because there's a hot tub in there now. Yo, we're headed for civil war, y'all. We just are. It's class warfare, though. This shit ain't racial now. They want us to think it's racial. They want a bunch of dumb, white, inbred, fucking redneck motherfuckers on the front line to basically be a shield. Yeah, but Black Lives Matter did protests and riots. They never stormed the fucking White House and tried to overthrow the government. It's a big difference. I'm not saying everything that Black Lives Matter did was right. And yeah, anybody that fucking destroyed property, anybody that caused fires, anybody that looted, If you can track them down, arrest them, punish them. But if I'm going to side with one group, I'm going to side with fucking Black Lives Matter and Antifa. Because they're fighting for a better quality of living, a better standard of living. They're fighting for racial equality. They're fighting for a cause. They weren't fighting to keep Donald Trump out of jail. They weren't fighting to have Donald Trump be America's first dictator. And this is like trips me out so much. Is like when they were doing their fucking rounds, like the Democratic Party in 2016, like vote for Clinton, vote for Clinton. Yeah, I had this discussion with this brown-skinned fellow. He wasn't African. I guess he was Indian. I don't know. But I was talking to him, and I was like, the Democratic Party could not have picked a worse candidate. You know, I hate Trump. But I have a fear he's getting elected. Because so many people fucking hate Clinton. Hate Hillary Clinton. Look what happened. Trump got elected. I also talked about how dictatorships start. You know, they'll handpick their yes men. They spread propaganda. They pit people against each other who should be fighting for unity. And they'll do anything to grasp on to the power, even if it's taken away from them through a fair election. In 2016, you didn't see any fucking like Hillary Clinton supporters storming the fucking Capitol in protest. Yo, I get it. If you went to Washington, D.C., you didn't go past those barricades, you didn't go in the Capitol, you just spoke your voice, even if your voice is something I don't agree with. Kudos to you. You did the right thing. The people that went in the Capitol, they committed treason. Kill them. Death penalty. Top to bottom. Rudy Giuliani, Donald Trump, Viking man, former fire chief who threw a fire hydrant at a cop and killed him. Hopefully I'm wrong. I just feel something's going to happen soon. And if that's to happen, here are my words. But here's reasons that I would find acceptable to storm the Capitol. Like, say they took the voting rights away from everyone who is not a American-born, white, property-owning male. So if that were ever to happen, I'm not a property-owning white male. I'm a white male, but I'm not a property owner. And that's how the first elections went. Like when George Washington was elected, the only people that voted, they weren't American-born, but the only people that voted were white male property owners. That's why I hear these people that, oh, I don't vote. My vote don't matter. Dude, people fucking died for your fucking goddamn freedom. People fucking died for your fucking right to fucking vote. Honor their memory and fucking vote. It's not that hard. Well, actually, I guess it is kind of hard in some areas where there's massive voter suppression, you know. That's why you do a mail-in ballot. I've been doing mail-in ballots since fucking 2012. It's like all this bullshit talk about like, 2020 and all these mail-in ballot votes. And I've been voting by mail for 8 years. Again, something that kind of comes in handy to people that have a hard time making it to the polls. You know, because even when my dad was alive, me and him kind of tag teamed, like helping mom, you know. That's what I'm saying. 7 years of having no help. It's weighing on me. And I can't help it. I'm kind of pissed at her because she has 100% power about what happens. So everything that has happened is what she wanted to happen. She wants me to have no life outside of this house, even if it's fucking just walking the dogs for an hour. Gee, I wish I could do that. No, bitch, you fucking never did shit even when you had 2 fucking legs. Not once in my life has my mom fucking taken any of our fucking dogs on a goddamn walk. Even when I fucking asked her to. Like, hey, well, why don't you, like, come walk the dogs with me? Oh, I don't know. Like, and keeping up with the Kardashians is coming on. I love her. I really love her. But at the same time, I have to be honest with myself. And I feel like a fool. I wonder where I could be in my life. Okay? Like, when my dad died, I had fucking 20 grand. Nothing but $100 bills and $50 bills. I could have left that day. Like, see ya. And by Ohio state law, I still would have got $67,000 in inheritance. You gonna tell me I couldn't have fucking started a fucking new fresh life with $87,000 fucking dollars? You gonna tell me I sacrificed nothing? I would say everyone who fucking ran away when they got their fucking money are the selfish ones. And for my brother to get away with some of the shit that he's gotten away with, like, I can only come up with like one fucking one reason for the leniency of the court and the police department for him. He's done work for them as a confidential informant before. Maybe still to this day. It's the only reason I can think of. That is the only goddamn reason I can fucking think of. What's up, Warlord? Don't pay attention to too much of what I'm saying right now, because I'm basically talking about family. I ain't talking about Juggalo family. I'm talking about my fucking family, my fucking piece of shit, full of fucking selfish
Warlord
assholes
Bart
fucking family.
said you all good fam.
Hey, Warlord, I was curious on one thing, though. Like you were saying, like, you know, Black Lives Matter were the people that fucking went up there and fucking, like, rioted at the Capitol. How many Black Lives Matter members have there been arrested so far? You can pay attention to this and you can respond to this. I would like an answer. And with that answer, give me a source document. I'll wait. You can come up on here and you can fucking like screen share something even. Or I'll screen share it. You put up the link and you can maybe even change my mind. You'd be like, oh, these goddamn fucking dirty niggers fucking rioting at the Capitol. Goddamn, execute them all. Yo, how many Black Lives Matter members have been arrested?
Serial killer said https://streamyard.com/JNU3re7XS.
I'm pinning the comment.
https://streamyard.com/JNU3re7XS.
There, it's pinned. I'm pinning the comment.
https://streamyard.com/JNU3re7XS.
I'll wait. I'll stay silent. You do your research. You try to find a document. You tell me how many Black Lives Matter members were arrested during the riot at the Capitol. Because, like, last time you were on my panel, that's something you said. It was Antifa and it was Black Lives Matter. The people that have been arrested have no connection to Antifa or Black Lives Matter. So, I'll wait. I'll be silent until you give me an answer. How many Black Lives Matter members have been arrested for the riot at the Capitol? I'll shut up now. I'll even put myself on mute. That would be, in essence, a mic drop. So. Do your research. Bring up one document. Matter of fact, Tonic's live again. Maybe I'll go over there and fucking like cause a ruckus. I'm bored. I want to fuck some shit up. I'll wait a little bit just in case you come up with something. I know you're not going to come up with anything, though. There may have been Black Lives Matter members that got arrested outside the Capitol. you know, protesting the protest. Yes. I'm saying who the people that were members and claim Black Lives Matter, which Black Lives Matter member was arrested for rioting in the Capitol? Of all the people that have been arrested so far, name me one that has connection to Antifa or BLM. Source your material. Just like if you were writing a fucking junior or senior year high school essay, or a college thesis, or you have to source your material, and it has to be a credible source. Show me one document, not just these fucking bullshit allegations. Yes, I agree with you. There were Antifa there. There were BLM there. They did not storm the Capitol. They were there to protest the Trump protest. Yes, they were there. Name me one person from either Antifa or BLM that got arrested for rioting in the Capitol. Like, who stormed the barricades? Who got in the Capitol? Who fucking rubbed feces on irreplaceable paintings? Who took shits in the fucking hallway of the Capitol? Who fucking killed cops at the fucking Capitol? I believe it was a retired fire chief that threw a fire hydrant. Ooh, the irony in that. The irony in that. It's so thick you can fucking cut it with a hatchet. Whoop whoop. I'll continue waiting. Since this is something Sonic likes to do, I'm just gonna fucking basically I'm basically gonna show Tonic stream now. Oh, shocking. He's making fun of Big Will again. Oh my god. Yeah, let's just all make fun of each other to make ourselves feel better, right?
Shit.
I'm gonna do a little bit of karaoke. You know why? Because it's the morning time and I'm gonna do this one right here. I'm doing this shit. That will settle my brain. It's my first one today. First dance a glance. That will ease on my pain. That will settle my brain. It's my first one today. Hey, I saw your sister at work, your mama. Wow. Whoa. No. You know what I gotta do? I gotta listen to the song first. I gotta listen to the song first, then I'm gonna do it. Listen to me. I hear
Taking you a while to find anything, isn't it? Because you ain't gonna find it. My family's perfect example that family members don't have to get along with every fucking family member. And I ain't gonna have any fucking closet white supremacists that fucking act like my pal. Fuck neo-Nazis. I've been saying that since I was fucking 12 years old. I'm 38 right now. I ain't fucking changing. And I'm probably gonna get a copyright strike because that douchebag was playing music. You know, hopefully it's a fucking green one or a yellow one, not a red one. Because if it's a red one, I have to delete the shit. But I'd rather have no one in here instead of people that I just completely disagree with. Like for people to just like blatantly fucking like throw shit out there just because it fits their narrative of like, it was the Black Lives Matter or did it? No, it wasn't. There's tons of arrests being announced every fucking day because those idiots were live streaming what they were doing. Again, I will give this advice to criminals out there. If you're committing a crime, do not live stream you committing a crime. You fucking retards. And like probably the last place you want to commit a crime at, Washington, D.C. Just saying. I'm still waiting. I'm still waiting. Change my mind. Change my mind. Because, you know, if I see a document from a credible source that says, oh, it was BLM that did that, how am I going to deny facts? But this is something that is fucking with me. How are so many other people denying facts? And this is something that, like, you know, Rumor said. You know, shout out to Rumor.
There were rumors.
How like, you know, Biden stopping the Keystone XL pipeline and other things. Maybe some of y'all don't live where you have flammable tap water. Maybe some of y'all live where they have clean tap water. Maybe some of y'all live where your tap water doesn't smell like bleach from fracking. I do. I go to my tap right now, that shit smells like I'm fucking pouring a goddamn bottle of fucking chlorine bleach down the fucking drain. There's people that have never chewed tobacco. There's people that have never fucking smoked a cigarette that don't have teeth in my town. Just from the dirty ass fucking water. I'm still waiting. Oh, and let me say this. Like, so this will be like the third or fourth time I've said this. When the Black Lives Matter protests like got out of hand and they were burning up police stations, burning up buildings and looting and shit, yeah, hold them accountable too. Arrest those people. Arrest the people that committed arson. Arrest the people that committed B&E. Like, but one thing that BLM and Antifa has never done is committed treason. Storming the Capitol and trying to kidnap senators and representatives and the Vice President Mike Pence while they are trying to certify the Electoral College votes. That's trying to overthrow the government. That's treason. Treason can be punished by execution. Kill all those motherfuckers. Top to bottom. Rudy Giuliani, number one. Donald Trump, number two. And the fire chief that killed the police officer with the fire hydrant. That's the worst. That's the worst. God, I cannot wait till they get on with this impeachment trial. I can't fucking wait. Donald Trump's going to lose his pension. He won't be able to run for public office. He's losing his Secret Service protection. Oh. And he don't have enough money to back up his assets. Y'all know that, right? Like most rich people, when they talk about, oh, they got fucking $800 billion, they're including property on that. They're not including money owed back to banks. Donald Trump ain't as rich as what you think. Y'all will see that. Y'all will see that play out in the next few months. And if I'm wrong, come back and tell me I'm wrong. I'll eat my words. I'll apologize. But, yo, he ain't getting Secret Service protection anymore. He won't get his pension. He's going to go down as the only president to be impeached twice. Just because he didn't get convicted that first time doesn't mean that it doesn't go down in history that he was impeached. Yo, what's up? Is it Warlord? You find any documents yet about like how BLM members were arrested inside the Capitol rioting? Did you find that yet? Did you find that yet? It's got to be a credible source too. You know, it can't be some fucking post on Alex Jones' InfoWars page. You know, show me a mugshot. Have it be from a credible source. Yeah. Show the charges. Look, I can call this motherfucker a pedophile. Because he is. I can call this motherfucker a pedophile. His name's Michael Brandon Tussey. See, that's him like basically a month ago. This is him 4 years ago. Now, let me bring up his criminal record so y'all don't think I'm full of shit. See? All right here. Sexual abuse, first degree. You see this little red thing right here? Victim age, 11 years old. So that's how I can say that shit about that shit. Because there's undeniable fucking proof of it. Now, I can get on here and I can say anything about anyone. I usually refrain from talking about shit unless I just feel so strongly about it or if I have proof. Now, I can get up on here and like say some things about my brother, but you know, that's just because he's my brother. I know him that well. He don't have too much paperwork. Just like a lot of confidential informants don't have a lot of paperwork. Name me one heroin junkie that has been a junkie for fucking, how old is he? I'm gonna be 39, I'm gonna be 45, 17, 45 minus 17, it's 28. Name me a fucking heroin junkie who has not gotten in trouble in 28 years. I'll wait on that too. Just waiting. Just waiting. Hey, yo, whoever's in here, I'm just like waiting on someone to provide credible source, a credible document that says Black Lives Matter members or Antifa members were arrested inside the Capitol building during the riot that happened on January 6th. That's all I'm waiting on. Anybody can say anything. Fucking prove it. Because I can bring up tons of fucking documents of who's been arrested for their actions at the riot at the Capitol. They have no ties to Antifa. They have no ties to Black Lives Matter. I will agree. There was Antifa members there. There was Black members, Black Lives Matter members there. You know, kind of protest to protest. I don't think any or many of them went inside the Capitol. They didn't kill a cop. They didn't rub feces on irreplaceable paintings. They didn't rub feces on the fucking wall. They did not shit in the hallways. They did not try to fucking kidnap however many members of Congress and the Senate and Vice President Mike Pence. So I'm just waiting. I know, I'm just a dumb libtard and I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And, you know, I didn't see the shit with my own eyes. I didn't see in various chat rooms people planning about it and saying, oh, you just wait. Y'all just fucking wait on the impeachment trial. Gonna make an example out of fucking Cheeto in chief. Any self-respecting Republican should be apologizing to America daily for what they put us through. I'm still waiting. The internet's real easy to find shit. So if you haven't found it by now, probably not gonna find it. Yeah, anybody who wants to unsubscribe to me, go ahead. I don't care. I'm on here to meet some cool people. For people that make statements with zero proof, I don't think that's cool. So y'all can just go ahead and unsub to me or not. I don't care. Unsub to me and still come to this page. I don't care. Like, this is just another avenue for me to fucking address my family when I need to. Other than that, I get on here and I goof off. It's fun to have people in here, but some of the people who have been coming in here are people kind of, after learning how they think, I don't want them in here. For people that are going to act like they're fucking employed just because they can like basically hang shit over other people's heads. Meanwhile, they're doing like 36-hour long fucking streams. Okay. And if I, like the short time I've been on here, if I lose every friend I've made on here, that kind of sucks. But at the same time, I don't want to be friends with people that are delusional. What did Black Lives Matter commit 9/11 to? Did Antifa do 9/11? Did Antifa fucking blow up the Oklahoma City building in, what was that, 1993? Hey, let me finish twisting this medicine up, and I'll look up exactly what date the Oklahoma City bombing happened. And talking like this on a public platform where I fucking live, I'm putting my fucking safety and my freedom at risk. I don't give a shit. The only thing that would make me sad about that is I wouldn't be able to see my dogs. Because I'm kind of done with every member of my family, including my mom. I'm breaking down physically. I'm telling her I'm breaking down physically. She has 100% legal power to, yeah. And, I can't call a realtor. It's too nerve wracking. You do it for me. I can't. I mean, I can call him and talk to him, but I can't fucking like. And just so everyone knows, this is not a house that is comfortable for someone in a wheelchair. I've said that since 2014. What's up? Is this Warlord? Did you find that fucking document yet? Where any fucking Black Lives Matter members were arrested inside the Capitol? Because I agree. There were BLM people there. There were Antifa people there. They weren't the ones that fucking stormed the Capitol, though. They weren't any of the ones arrested for their actions inside the Capitol. They did not try to overthrow the government. That's the difference between whether or not they were peaceful protests, but their protests and their demonstrations that BLM and Antifa did, they did not storm the Capitol. They did not try to overthrow the government. Show me one credible document that says one member of either Antifa or Black Lives Matter were arrested inside the Capitol. Don't show me no bullshit post from fucking Infowars.com. Show me a credible source. Act like you're doing a college essay where you got to source your material and it has to be a credible source. I'll wait. I've been waiting for, I don't know, how long has it been now? I've been on here 2 hours, but I ain't been waiting 2 hours. Maybe I don't know. Fuck it. I don't care. It ain't going to happen because you ain't going to find it because it didn't happen. Where the fuck you from anyway? Oh, so you're YouTube? All right. What's up? Any referrals I got from Sonic, any referrals I got from Lucifer Morningstar, any referrals I got from fucking Warlord, unsub. You know, you can still come in here and talk shit or whatever, but fucking, I don't want your numbers. Unsub. And if you want to fucking come up and like speak your mind, I have the fucking link pinned. But to make it easier, I'll just paste it again.
Serial killer.
So I'll just sit here and wait. I already got my mom breakfast, and we discussed some things, and we're kind of not happy with each other right now because I tried helping her to the bathroom yesterday. She's screaming in my fucking ear, "Don't push me! Don't push me!" When I just literally had my fucking hands like this, bracing her armpits, trying to like kind of fucking walk her. Like when someone's trying to help you out and you're screaming in the ear that much, sometimes it might startle you. It's lucky both of us didn't fucking hit her goddamn fucking head on that toilet bowl yesterday. And I think she's fucking like trying to be that fucking loud to fucking set me up to get me fucking arrested. I don't know. I'm fucking fed up with life. Fuck life. The afterlife has to be fucking better than this shit. Come kill me. Come try to fucking kill me, because I'm not gonna fucking lay down and let you kill me. Still waiting on one fucking document. Still waiting on one fucking article that says a Black Lives Matter member, an Antifa member, was arrested inside the Capitol building. I'm still waiting on that shit. You're not just gonna fucking say those goddamn wild accusations with no fucking proof.
I don't care for anything. I can't stand this anyway. I live fast if it were fun. Am I old enough to die young? I count one and I count two. I hope that I don't see you. I'm waiting for these goddamn doors. Transport, I gotta transport. Every day, we're coming in. Say don't worry about you.
I'm still just waiting for a warlord to come in here and show me a credible document that says Black Lives Matter members, Antifa members got arrested rioting in the Capitol. So, like, which Black Lives Matter member was it that was part of the riot? Was it the lady with the bullhorn that was instructing the rioters where to go to find the representatives, the senators, Mike Pence? Was it that one? The white lady with the bullhorn? Was it the retired police chief that killed the cop with a fire hydrant? Was it the dude wearing the Viking gear with the face paint? You know, we as juggalos should be a little pissed off for him even giving a bad name to people that wear face paint. Yo, if we as a country or we as a people are ever going to fucking try to overthrow our government, let's do it for a cause, a good cause, not to keep Donald Trump out of fucking jail. That's all it boils down to. He owes too much money out. Banks are cutting ties with him. The PGA cut his, took away a big fucking event away from his golf course. Most of his wealth, just like with a lot of wealthy people, a lot of his wealth is his possessions, like his helicopter, his yacht, his many buildings, which he probably still has debt on. A lot of fucking wealthy people actually have debt. Shocking, I know, but they know how to work the system. Donald Trump especially knows how to work the system because he filed for bankruptcy 7 times. Soon, it'll be 8. Yo, I tried to tell y'all that this wasn't going to be just a Juggalo show. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a Juggalo, but I'm other things too. And there's more important things in the world than fucking Psychopathic Records. I'm sorry to say that. You know, shout out to the Hatchet. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, sometimes people try to overthrow our government, and that's a little more important than when the fucking new Joker card is going to drop. Honestly, I could give a shit less about ICP's new music. I don't like it. I don't like Twisted's new music either. It's like some emo fucking fag rock shit. And if it ain't emo fag rock, it's fucking mainstream sounding bullshit rap. And they just keep rehashing ideas that Psychopathic Records came up with. So, it's fucking lame. But yeah, I ain't even on some first 6 shit. I'm on some first 5 shit. Like, I mean, The Wraith, Hell's Pit, they ain't bad, but they didn't speak to me the way the first 5 did. Carnival of Carnage included. You know, let's break it down for some people that may not understand, like, why the first chapter is very significant, because the production is shit. You know, it doesn't have good production. It sounds like it was made in a basement, which it probably was, which some of us actually kind of like more. You know, it's raw. It's like, but anyway, the reason why this is 2 different colors, one side is insanity, one side is sanity. That basically explains a lot. A lot of people are like that. Anyway, I'm gonna keep on waiting, you know, to see if Warlord finds this document. He must be searching for a long time, man. Yeah, like, if I was so adamant that I was right about, like, oh, it wasn't them, it was them, you know, I'd be able to bring a document up like this. Just like, this guy's a chomo. This guy's a chomo. Here he is, cross-dressed from left to right. He's the one on the left with the striped socks, wearing the Vans. Chomo. Chomo. You actually have a couple chomos in there. It's just one of them's been convicted, one of them's not. What's up, Robert? Nickname Robbie Rectum. So yeah, here we go. Yeah, 2 chomos in this picture. One of them I can show proof. The other one, my brother, I can just give my testimony about what happened to me and him. Hey, yo, is this Warlord? You find that document yet? You find out where fucking Antifa members or fucking Black Lives Matter members were fucking arrested inside the Capitol when they were rioting yet? Even though it's pinned, just to make it easier so you don't have to type, I'll paste this again.
Serial killer.
And just as I stated, I will show proof that I said there was 2 in there. I can prove one is. The other chomo in there, I unfortunately had the experience of being a victim of. And it just kind of, it was a family matter that never went to court. But I can only assume I was not the only person that he did this to. But yeah, this is how I am very confident saying what I'm saying without someone accusing me of slander or defamation of character. Because there you go. There's his mugshot. There's his charges. Red tab says victim age 11 years old. Copyright 2021. Kentucky State Police. Pretty official document. So this is him in 2016. That's him in 2016. So 2016 versus just a few months ago. I hope he rots in jail. I hope he fucking dies in jail. I hope someone fucking like grabs him by the back of the head and fucking rams his goddamn temple into a sharp metal corner. Fuck you. Fuck off and die.